You bring a greater shamu to your family. Oh, you bring greater shamu to your family. If someone joins, he's gonna want to be on my team. I'm okay. Never mind. He won't anyway. Lol. La 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 la. Rage baby. Orphis 21 was my shoutcaster for a while. Atomic Chicken! Hey, we're in game! Sweet! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we made it in game at least. And we don't have our duocaster here with us, so screw him. In the meantime... Oh, are you on? Hello?
I'm on, but I gotta do some stuff real quick.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
No, it'll take like 2 seconds.
Okay, 1,000. 2 1,000.
Shut up, man. Stop being a troll.
I ain't trolling.
I'm trying to find my hat, man.
I'm legit as legit can be. Are you finding your Timo hat? You
No,
took it off earlier.
I don't
You put it
have
back
a
on.
okay.
Oh.
I don't
Yorick
wanna
banned
wear
out, Morgana banned out, Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia had that rework done, so she's extremely powerful. Morgana, the queen of the anti-support, as well as super strong in the mid lane, banned out. Yorick, interesting. I rarely see him banned out in ranked games, but then I'm super low silver, so maybe higher levels. I have a friend who dominates with Yorick top lane no matter what the game is. He literally first picks Yorick like every single game and doesn't even care who the enemy picks. We've got a Nidalee ban because she got a rework and is super strong. Tristana ban because of the resets as well as extreme damage. And a Yasuo ban last but not least. That wind wall so strong he can just destroy an enemy's ranged attacks and say, nothing you send against me I'm going to deal with. So, take Shaco. I'm not playing. I am playing. But we'll see if somebody in this game picks Shaco. Shaco's super strong. In game, just picture me kicking Gimmy's ass. He'll be giving me his booty.
Alright, so I can't help with the champion select because I cannot see it yet. Okay.
Oh! Oh! That's because you didn't get into the game.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
That's fine. I'll do all the champion select myself.
I don't think I will be late though, right? Like
I
into
don't
the game.
think...
When the game
Maybe.
starts, I'm gonna click the spectate you, and then we both have to wait the 4-minute delay, I believe.
Maybe. Yeah, that should work. Our time may be slightly different, but we'll figure it out. I'm not too worried. So, blow for cupcakes, picking up Vi.
That's the webcam.
She's got. Oh, I got the webcam. Cool. We got our duocaster, Mr. Snary Deaver. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this, and that way I can set that picture where it's supposed to be. So bear with me for a moment as I adjust stuff. We've got Lerla Londa picking up the Rengar for the jungle, and Tofu, as I'm gonna nickname him, picking up the Blitzcrank support. Love me some Blitzcrank support. Super strong in that bottom lane. Land a grab on the correct person on the enemy team, and you will dominate with no problem whatsoever. Edit scene, move you down here. Oopa. And then we gotta move you position, move to bottom. Nope. Position. Oh, order. That's what we want. Goodness gracious, we're gonna have to move you down a lot. Order, move down. Order, move down. Order, move down. Order, move down. Almost there. Order, move down. Hey, we made it. Cool. And then what I'm actually going to do as well is I'm going to type up a quick thing to say which one of us is which, so that way people know who is who.
Somebody was saying something about Shaco in chat.
Yeah, it's I think he plays Shaco. Clown Master.
Webcam real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a Shaco thing on the back of his phone, a Shaco phone cover, which is pretty cool. So you're gonna get your own name over your webcam, so everyone knows that it's you, which is pretty legit. And then I'm going to do that as well for myself.
Drinking juice box, dude.
Juice box is where it's at. Juice
Box.
box! 8. So for blue team, okay. Anyone that's in the game right now that's also watching the stream, if I don't have team names for you guys yet, but if you do have team names, that'd be great. I'll put your team in here as well, and that way you can also find it on YouTube when I put them on YouTube. So just call me an age guesser. That's creepy. That's creepy. 16, close enough. Timo Hat and Justin Bieber. You're Justin Bieber, motherfucker. Alright, so Zach Morris picking up the Nami. I believe that's going to be a trade because I don't believe that's going to be a Nami jungle. That's going to be a Vi in the jungle. First pick, Freelo Vi for blue team. I conked, grabbing up the Orianna for the mid lane. Beautiful new splash art on that. Give me that butt. Hovering over the possible Quinn for the bottom lane AD. Very rarely picked up. However, usually she seems extremely powerful. As well as Big Chili 7838 hovering over the Jax Freelo champion top lane as well. Jax is often banned out in low elo because it's very difficult to deal with his damage late game. However, there are people that can dominate against him, so we'll see how they do. And on purple team, a Salsa picking up the Lulu for the bottom lane. No, that's a top lane Lulu. They're going with TSM, Dyrus Lulu top lane. Rich Mahogany on the Twitch bottom lane AD. And in the mid lane, locked in, Atomic Chicken going for the Ahri. So what do you think about a top lane Lulu versus a Jax?
It's what is the rest of the team? I can't see yet. I could discuss
well,
this stuff when we get to champion select.
But
I
was just wanted to know what you thought about a Jax versus a Lulu top lane. Just Jax versus Lulu.
Pretty much, Lulu is gonna stomp Jax until he gets I don't know his jungler, so I can't say when he's gonna win. But Lulu is gonna stomp him from level 1 to 3, no matter what, with or without the jungler. Once their jungler starts showing a lot of aggression, then Jax can come back. Once he gets a little later in the game, he'll have no problem going against Lulu, just because he out-damages her, out-sustains her, everything like that. The only thing Lulu has over Jax is the escape, because of the CC, stuff like that. So there you go. That's my opinion on that.
Cool. Well, we'll see if you're correct. You should be able to jump in now.
Let's see. No, it says you're in champions left still.
Well, we're waiting for that 3 minutes before being able to get into the game. So we got 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. So what I'm going to do is go through everyone and their champions real fast. So we've got I Blow for Cupcakes playing that Nami in the bottom lane support role. Zach Morris with the Vi jungle for blue team, which is Team Fortress. We've got I Conked on that Orianna mid lane. Give me that butt. Is going to be playing that Quinn, the bottom lane AD role, and Big Chili 7838, as we said, playing the Jax in the top lane. For purple team, Play Hard Gaming, it's going to be Lerlalonda playing the Rengar jungle. Toaf playing the bottom lane Blitzcrank support. Asulsa taking that Lulu support. Oh wait, what am I saying? No, Lulu top lane. That's what I said. And then Rich Mahogany, AD, Twitch in the bottom lane, and Atomic Chicken with the mid lane Ahri. So, what do you think about a Ahri-Orianna matchup?
That's a lane I don't have much experience with. I don't play mid lane too often, and when I do, I play Assassins. But, from what I'm experienced with in that, both have pretty good... They're not so good early game, but mid game is when they start getting power spikes. They both have an incredible power spike at 6th. If junglers show pressure before then, they should have no problem stomping the lane. When one person gets ahead, they will continue to get ahead because they're both champions that... I'm reading this. Both champions that can snowball if they get a little bit ahead. There you go. Let me go grab a water bottle before this starts, okay?
Okay. Well, I gotta switch back over here and change the team names because I got them backwards. We don't want them backwards. We gotta do this, and we gotta do a little bit of that, and we gotta throw in a little bit of yeehaw in the hay, and alright, now we're good to roll. So, whew. All right, so predictions here in these last couple seconds before we roll out here is that everyone on tonight, would you like to see a mystery letter this, like to see for a mystery letter this, I don't even understand what you're saying, so. Anyway, prediction, I say that Team Fortress or Purple Team is going to win it. I don't know. I'm feeling strong about the Rengar jungle, the Twitch 80, the Ahri. I don't know. And I gotta love me some Blitzcrank. I gotta love me some Blitzcrank. There's just nothing wrong with the Blitzcrank support. I love your hat, but change the Teemo hat for a Shaco hat. It's better. If I could make a Shaco hat, I would, which I actually could. I have the skill to, so I probably should. Because I can. I got skills. Then multiplying. And I'm losing control.
Okay, I'm able to spectate you now.
Yeah. Should be loading into the game. I think it's big game players. Let me double check that real fast. I'm getting back into the shoutcasting thing. Oh, Play Hard Gaming. That's right.
Which team is Play Hard?
Blue team. Play Hard Gaming. I'm getting back into the mode of spectating and shoutcasting, so bear with me as I haven't messed with this in almost a month, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. So awesome skins here. Koi Nami, beautiful. Neon Strike Vi, not my favorite Vi skin, but hey, every skin is a chance to win. When you have a skin, you got more skill. So hey, Bladecraft Oriana, Woad Scout Quinn. That is a awesome skin. She's got pink hair too. They're playing the pink hair team.
I actually saw that skin for the first time earlier today in game.
They got Quinn with pink hair. They got Oriana with pink hair. They got Nami with kind of a pinkish reddish hair. But then they changed it. Vi's normal skin has pink hair, but because Neon Strike Vi has blue hair, she doesn't match. It's crazy. On the other team, we've got Headhunter Rengar, Wicked Lulu, and Midnight Ahri. I think I have every one of Ahri's skins except for Popstar Ahri, which I should probably pick up sooner than later. Gotta love me some Rengar and Lulu, though. Gonna be great. What?
Oh.
You just typed dildo into the chat.
Read what Orpheus was typing.
I'm trying to read. Everyone tonight, what would you like to see as a mystery? Oh, mystery gift. That's what you want. You want. I knew you were gay. I knew you were gay. In before, Big Chili has no skin, ruins the blue team synergy. Hey, he didn't load into the game, so we'll see. We'll have to. Well, actually, we should check that right now. We're gonna go over here and check. Jax does not have his skin. No, blue team almost had a full skin team, but they didn't.
So are we pausing
Screwed
and
up.
arranging everything, or are we just
Screwed
letting
up.
it play out?
I'm letting it play out. Wait, well, it's their game. They're already, like, most of them are on Skype call, so they may pause the game while he loads in. I'm not sure if he even did load in or not, so we're gonna kind of let them do their thing. It's not my game. I'm not running it at the moment, so if I was running it, I would probably say to pause it, but I'm not, so there we go. So Jax, Lulu, top lane, Vi, Rengar, jungle, Quinn, Oriana, Ahri, mid lane, Quinn, Twitch, bottom lane, and Blitzcrank, Nami, support. So, what second are you at right now? Yeah, Jax, you're connected.
37, 38, 39.
Okay, you are 1 second behind me, so let me try to do a little bit of that. Alright, count it now.
47, 48, 49.
Perfect.
50.
Perfect. So a little bit of damage right there. Blue team looks like they are interested in invading. And I'm still on the freaking other screen. Blitzcrank with a grab. Grabbing Iblo for Cupcake. She's going to go ahead and burn a flash. Toaf running away now. Salsa taking a little bit of damage from the rest of the blue team. They don't have Jax there. However, it's a full red team. They are going to back off a little bit as they head now towards their respective lanes. Blue team did get a ward on that blue buff. So they should be able to see when that blue buff is taken and Rengar picking it up.
Also, Nami had to burn her flash there.
That's what I probably would have meant was... well, I said I blow for Cupcakes, I think, burned her flash. But either way. Do you think Shaco is Teemo with clown clothing? I think Shaco is actually 2 Teemos. If you stack 2 Teemos on top of each other, then they play Shaco. Because Shaco's tall and Teemo's short. So you put 2 Teemos together, and that's Shaco. As well as Shaco has 2 knives. So that's like Teemo has 1 little blow dart. So he changes the blow dart into a knife, and now you've got 2 knives. So that's how it works. That's how it works. So both teams starting their perspective buff pickup. It's actually going to be Vi on red buff, Rengar on blue buff, which means both of these junglers will be towards the top lane about the same time. So we'll see which one of them is on the way. I have a treasurer. Orphis is my treasurer, which is pretty cool. I do not have a secretary yet. If you want to apply to be my secretary, feel free to send an application to me through Twitch. Send me your resume, and all you have to do is message me on Twitch to be my secretary. But you got to be cute and you got to be female. I will only take female secretaries. So if you're not female, you don't get to be my secretary. But
I like the Quinn's name.
Do you like the Quinn's name? Give me that booty. Yeah. So no action too early at the moment. Most lanes are just kind of focused on farming and waiting for them to get a couple levels. Blitzcrank doesn't get too crazy until level 2, when he can also do a knock-up plus his book. There's that level 2 knock-up onto Quinn. She's going to flash away. However, a pull by Blitzcrank. She is going to maybe go down. Twitch actually missed his poison, and I don't believe he has Expunge. He is only level 2. If he may have used his Expunge early on, and that's why he wasn't able to get the last bit of damage. If he hadn't missed his poison, though, wait for the Blitzcrank hook, follow up with the poison. But, hey, if you guys could convince my wife to be my secretary, it would be perfect. It would be perfect. And they say don't have sex with your coworkers, but I'm totally okay with that, considering she's my wife. Anyway. Toaf about half held there in that bottom lane. Go ahead, what are you going to say?
Both support summoners are down now. They both have no summoners.
Both of them use exhaust on the enemy. Yeah, both of the exhausts are used. Blitzcrank actually has ignite. He has exhaust ignite. He ignited Quinn when he got so close on the Blitzcrank grab. Didn't quite make it on Quinn. Atomic got a nice taunt onto, or charm onto Iconk. Going to knock her health down to about half. However, that Orianna has very low mana in the mid lane, whereas Ari's a little bit better. Vi's coming around the sidelines there. We'll see if she gets a full gank in. She's coming around. That Q's ready. She's got the double buff. The damage! First blood to Vi. Ari going down crazy. I'm sorry, I have to learn how to have a duocaster again. I haven't had a duocaster in a long time. So I conked what? 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 Atomic Chicken walked under the tower and just got shot twice by the tower, died, giving a kill over to Ari in the mid lane, doing nothing. She just walked under the tower and got shot twice and died. That was crazy. Anyway, give me that butt. Gonna be knocked up again, once again by Toaf. He's gonna take some damage though. This give me that butt has a little bit of that extra buff from the Nami W, I think it is. So throwing out another hook, not going to land. Blitzcrank backing off from that one. Once Blitzcrank uses his Q, there's not a whole lot left he can do unless there's a crazy team fight going on. So PM me your Skype on one shot. That way we can start arranging the tournament. That would be awesome, Fearless. PM me your Skype on one shot. I will do that as soon as there is a break in the game. I will send you that stuff. And I assume that it is for this Saturday. Is that correct? This coming Saturday and Sunday. Vi ganking in that bottom lane. Rich Mahogany, very low health, but so is Toaf. He's going to go down. He just distracted. However, AD's still alive. Worth. I feel like I'm completely taking over the
I think that's
shoutcasting.
better, honestly.
Oh,
I like
okay.
to just elaborate on things, so.
That's fine. Well, I'll ask you questions as we progress then, so.
Okay.
Let's see here. Lulu seems to be doing extremely well in that top lane, slowly pushing Jax out. She's up a little bit in farm. What do you think about that?
Oh, like I said before in the loading screen, or before the loading screen, he's gonna have a lot of pressure early on. Pretty much render Jax useless until Vi shows up. But when she does show up, that is pretty much a free kill with the power that Jax and Vi have together. Vi just grabbed Dragon, which is great for them. Now they have a 2,000 gold lead on the enemy team.
Yeah, with the 2 kills, they're already doing very well. Blitzcrank may be able to grab Quinn. Is she paying attention? She's shopping! Oh, she gets a little bit of damage onto Blitzcrank, but with that Ignite, Blitzcrank is going to pick that up. He's going to get the butt of Quinn and enjoy it as he heads back to the lane. Can't shop while you're backing, especially in a game like this. Oh, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not a part of a tournament yet, on October 4th and 5th, there is going to be a tournament hosted by One Shot GG. There is a lot of prizes and stuff, so go over to One Shot GG and check them out. All you have to do is Google that, the number 1 Shot GG. And there's a tournament that's going to be taking place there. Rengar ganking in the mid lane. Flash burned by Orianna. Can she escape? Doesn't look like it. Rengar burning his flash for no reason, but he's going to take her out with a couple of tower shots following his back as he leaves.
Are you running directed camera?
Yes, I generally run directed camera. Unless there's something crazy going on that I have to switch it over, usually directed camera is the best way to do it. So, Quinn getting a little bit of damage onto Blitzcrank. He landed a hook onto her, and with the help of Twitch, knocked her down to about a quarter health. I think she may have just back, because she has a BF sword, so she just got back to lane. It's already very low health. Atomic Chicken in that mid lane, down to 1/3 health there. Zach Morris going hard. However, Ari does have her full ultimate up at level 6, and Vi is not able to match that. So, 3 kills on red team, 2 kills on blue team, but they are still doing very well. Still 2k gold in the lead between these two teams. And Jax is now starting to pressure Lulu back in that top lane. 42 farm to 35. So he's slowly turning that lane around. He is 7 to her 6. So made a huge advantage, took a huge advantage of the fact that Lulu backed when she did and was able to get a lot of minions and some XP off of that. And Lulu now matching with level 7. So the emoticon is Blitzcrank, but with a skin. It's true. So Rengar gave blue buff over to Ari. So she's going to have a lot of mana regen. They're going to find a Vi, though. Got to get some damage. Ari showing up as well. The ultimate from Vi doing too much. Going to finish off Rengar. There's the shield from Rihanna as well. And a dissonance. The damage is real. Ari going down. I conked picking that kill up. A perfect ultimate from Orianna onto the Ari. Just destroying her. Great job there in the mid lane. You thought that Vi was dead, but they said nope. Not even. Big Chili in that top lane. Oh, the glitter lens. The glitter too strong for the Jax. Being taken very low health. When you are a melee champion like Jax and Lulu is so ranged, there's not a whole lot you can do when she decides to go in on you. Shaco's taking Baron? Man, I gotta keep an eye on that. He's too OP. Oh, the damage! He gets the stun onto Lulu, the exhaust as well, but he might go down. He flashed, but the glitter lance gonna finish him off. Lulu too strong so far in that top lane. Great job there. He got the exhaust on her, tried to finish her up, but not fast enough. And Flash didn't do him any favors.
She had her ult there as well, so as like a backup.
Yes, she did not, but good for her for not using that wild growth. A lot of players would feel like, oh my gosh, Jax is jumping on my face, let me just go ahead and throw everything out. And instead, she betted on her health, and she said, I'm good enough that I don't need to use wild growth. I'm fine. Blitzcrank landed another grab onto Gimme Dat, but you did have a little bit of health with that ebb and flow from the Nami as they turn around, got a little bit of damage onto Blitzcrank. Twitch didn't quite have his invisibility up to get that boost of attack speed when he starts attacking. He kind of did that after the fact, so it wasn't too helpful, but Blitzcrank's still proving he can land those grabs, which is always a good thing. It's the best thing about a Blitzcrank is when he can land those grabs. Got to get in between all of the minions. So they are going to go in hard again. Rich Mahogany is actually giving that butt, flashing off to the side. The heal as well, not going to be enough. Blitzcrank picking up that kill with his ultimate, which he just used a couple of seconds ago. In the mid lane, Icon trying so hard. Put down that ultimate. Going to pull both Ari and Rengar together. Do massive damage, but not enough. The Ignite was there. Even though she flashed, she still went down. That's the worst feeling, though, is when you're like, I know that I can escape. I've got this flash. You even flash, and you're like, I am safe, and then you realize there's Ignite taking on you, and you're just like, oh, but why? I'm dead. Just can't do it. Just can't do it, so. Fairy's too strong. I think I need to pick up a Rammus hat for myself, so that way I can wear it. I have my Teemo hat, but I need a Rammus hat. I can wear a Teemo hat and a top hat, though. That's pretty cool. Big Chili chilling in that top lane. Is he AFK? If he was AFK, wouldn't he turn around and attack?
Yeah, there you go.
There's the pause. So this is a tournament draft game, so we allow those pauses when people DC or lagging, I guess. So they're saying in chat is that he's lagging out. So they're going to give him a couple minutes to try to figure out his lag issues and then be able to get back into the game. I can't move. So, talk about this game so far. Tell us what your analysis is so far in the game.
Okay. Okay, well, first of all, the game just resumed. Looks like he's back in the game. Right now, the main thing I'm focusing on is bot lane. As a support main, I'm paying attention to this Blitzcrank a lot. Paying attention to his positioning. He's putting a lot of pressure on Nami and Quinn, making them get out of position and prioritizing on their mistakes to land hooks and getting double kills and single kills, which is going to lead Twitch up to a snowballing point, and he's already doing really well. He's ADCS at 12 minutes with a 0-0 score, 1 assist, compared to Quinn 0-2. So he is definitely ahead of them. Probably has around 1,300 gold on her.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't have a whole lot over Quinn at the moment. Only Boots actually item over her, and they both just recently back. That's why they both still have a lot of health potions. However, Blitzcrank has 2 of those kills, so he is huge over Nami at the moment with the mobility boots already picked up, as well as really pushing to finish off, now already upgraded to a Nomad's Medallion, going for that Ancient Coin upgrade. So I think he's going to be doing very well. And as long as he can continue to land those hooks, it's not a problem when Blitzcrank has those kills and has that extra gold, because it just means he can land those hooks, but better. So Blitzcrank trying to land a hook, not going to land on either Nami or Vi. However, Zach Morris is there. A lot of damage. Toaf picking up yet another kill. The Dragon's about half health there. Continuing to do damage to Nami as the focus is turned on to Quinn. She went hard onto Twitch, picking up that kill. However, oh no! Orianna completely whiffed her ultimate as Ari tries to get in there, get the damage. They're going to be able to... Orianna picked up that kill on Ari despite having whiffed with her ultimate, and then it's going to go down. Blitzcrank picking up a second kill there. So what happened, if you were watching carefully, I'm not going to be going back in this game or slowing it down because I have a duo caster, and it just makes it easier for me when we just keep playing through. However, Orianna through her Rengar did just pick up that dragon before Jax teleported in, so dragon pickup worth. Jax did pick up the kill on Rengar, though. So, anyway, as I was saying, Orianna threw her ball in with her Q to do damage and then realized that she needed to shield herself because I believe it was Ari was coming around from behind her. So when she threw the shield onto herself, she then immediately used the ultimate as well, button mashing that hard, where she was already trying to use her ultimate on the 3 members of Red Team that were collected there. And so she ended up using her ultimate on herself and didn't do anything. Like, it didn't hit anyone or anything. So would have been a great use of her ult if she had landed on those 3 members of Red Team, but it didn't land. And so that was really one of the main reasons why the fight went really well in the favor of Red Team, because it could have been bad news if they hadn't. So bit of damage from Big Chill onto Lulu in that top lane. She did use that sorry, I got distracted as Atomic Chicken forced to flash over the wall, keeping herself alive. Vi does have that red buff, so it's going to be doing a lot of slows when she hits people, and Yid used that Assault and Battery as well. So Assault and Battery burned for a flash. That's not a bad trade. Not a bad trade.
That was actually a really good flash, too. Flashing over that wall can be pretty hard.
Yeah, it's not always the easiest thing to do. So a nice knocker from Blitzcrank. He's going hard. Icon going down. She tries to use the ultimate on herself, but she actually dies before the ult finishes. And so everyone on Red Team is still at the health that they were before. Black Market Gaming.
Lulu's getting all in right now. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she used the Wild Growth on herself, keeping herself pretty healthy. Both of them about half health there in that top lane. Jax is winning in the farm at the moment, almost 10 farm over as he continues to go in on her. She does continue to, what is that called when she makes you a little adorable, cute little person?
Polymorph? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, polymorph. There we go. That's what I'm thinking of. I missed that. Anyway, yeah, polymorphing Jax every time that he goes in on her. However, sometimes he gets the stun and gets a little bit of extra damage. So, bot tower is already gone, so Twitch is in the mid lane pushing that with the help of Blitzcrank just off to the side, waiting for somebody to show up. Ari, though, going in that top lane, going to help out the Jax, and Atomic Chicken picking up that kill on Big Chill once again. In that mid lane, Vi was going hard onto Blitzcrank with the help of the Orianna ult. He is going to go down, shutting him down because he was 5-1 previously. However, that was the death of Orianna anyway. Now 8 and 15 kills so far. Red team doing very well on the kills. 3k gold up, despite blue team having started off with a 2k gold lead, which is pretty good. Keep throwing in a sniss.
Yeah, I meant
nice.
in a nice. Like, saying, wow, nice, good job.
I have the chat open as well. That way I can read back and forth. I could type, but I like to talk. I prefer to talk instead, so... Quinn going in on Ari. She might be able to use that last... However, she flashes. Quinn flashes over the wall, gets that last bit of damage, but finds the face of Twitch and Blitzcrank, so she's going to go down instead as well. Blitzcrank just continuing to steal kills away from Twitch. Twitch not doing bad, 2-1. However, this Blitzcrank, 6 kills and 2. He says, look, I'm the real ADC. You are not. You're support Twitch. I'm the real ADC. Blitzcrank is how it goes. So you can get a Shaco hat. Oh my gosh. If we could do a giveaway for a Shaco hat, that would be crazy. You could do a giveaway for a Shaco hat if that's what Orphis wants to do. He gets to decide what we do when we do giveaways. So I'm actually not sure, Orphis, if you want to check that for me real quick since you're online right now. Are we due for a giveaway? Because I think we may be due for a giveaway. I think it was actually supposed to be yesterday, but there was like no one on yesterday, as well as Spectator Mode was still having some issues. So Spectator Mode's working today and we're shoutcasting. So I'd say if we can do a giveaway, let's do a giveaway, because heck, why not? Zach Morse getting knocked up in the air. Once again, Twitch showing up. He's got red buffs, so he's got a lot of slows onto her. A nice another pull from Blitzcrank, and doesn't get the kill this time. Twitch picking that up. Iconk looking for some kills, but he's going to fight a lot of red members. He's going to flash, try to save himself alive, despite the tidal wave from Nami hitting 4 members of red team. Still going to go down. Iconk being taken out just way too deep. Too many members of red team chilling there. So blue team continually getting caught out and not really finding the team fights that they're looking for. They're kind of a team fight oriented team. You've got a Vi for the tank, being able to jump to the backline on the ADC with the Assault and Battery. You've got an Orianna with her ultimate ready and available to do some serious damage. However, they're really going in one at a time. Even here, Quinn going in onto Rengar, but despite the heal, still going to go down. Twitch just doing so much damage with an Infinity Edge already that they're able to take her out. So a lot of 2v1 fights not in the favor of blue team, and they just continue to get shut down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when the blue team went to make their team composition, they were relying on like the wombo of putting the ball on Orianna, or putting the ball on Vi when she ults in and hitting multiple people with it. But that hasn't happened yet this game. Here it's actually about to happen.
Orphis, yeah, okay, sorry. So Vi jumping in. There's Ari, very low health. However, Zach Morse, oh, the ult whiffs again. Orianna's still not landing. However, Vi did live through that thanks to Nami showing up the last second. Double kill over to Orianna. So despite missing her ult completely, she was able to get a double kill. And Jax grabs the kill on Lulu in that top lane. Just continues to beat her down with that lamp. Orphis, don't worry about getting a Shaco hat. I'm more concerned if we're ready, if we're due for a giveaway, let's just do that $10 Riot Point giveaway to a random viewer. And so we'll just do that tonight. Nice kiting from Orianna on the Blitzcrank back and forth. Quinn once again going in on Twitch down here on the bottom. The damage is real. The flash from Twitch trying to keep himself alive. The Quinn is there already. Oh, she uses the last bit of her, the end of her ultimate. Not going to land on Twitch. Twitch actually completely walking away and is now by Quinn's tower. Quinn instead turning onto the minions. So nice play by Twitch keeping himself alive. Is in the mid lane. Iconk getting a lot of damage done to her. Toaf now running away. Really be able to keep himself alive. He does have mobility boost as well as that speed boost on his W, so he may be able to escape. However, he's going to walk into a face of Jax, who's right there. Oh, too fast. Beat boot Blitzcrank, super speedy, going to be able to escape. Look at how fast he's just roaming so quickly. Gonna say hi to Vi, though, grab her over the wall. Lulu is there as well. Jack's gonna catch her, but Rengar's here to play as well. So, sorry. Wild Growth, as well as a speed boost from Lulu. He's going to turn on to Vine next. Ease kill, no problem there. So that is 2 more kills over. Once again, blue team still looking for some like cleanups, but just not finding them. Instead, just getting turned on. Red team always able to collect and able to just collapse a lot faster and a lot stronger than blue team ever is. And at this point in the game, it's just crazy. Oh, Orphis, yeah, does not have a $10 riot point card on hand, so got it. All right, that's fine. Yeah, we can do a giveaway, and I will just send out the code to the winner tomorrow. Scout's Honor. As you can see in the background, these are all the $10 riot point giveaways I've done on my stream. So Scout's Honor that I will give you that $10 riot point if you win. I just can't send it to you tonight, because it just doesn't work that way. Because we don't have one available. Because kind of a last second thing here, realizing that spectator mode was still working. So we're kind of in the progress of trying to do that. So like everything minus the president. Big Chili defending that tower in that top lane. 21 kills, red team, 13 blue. They are still very strong in the lead on kills. However, only 2k gold in the lead on gold. So it's kind of a close game despite the kill lead. Rich Mahogany using that heal, keeping himself alive for a moment longer, but Quinn going to pick up that kill. And now Orianna with the great ult pulling Ahri away from herself. She did get knocked out by Blitzcrank, but he has no damage. Oh, just CC. As the rest of blue team collapses in, the teleport from Lulu going to come in as well, trying to catch on to somebody, but not going to be able to escape in time, and that is going to be a 4th kill. Blue team picking up 4 kills, no problem there. Turning the game, they just went lead in the gold. This game is so even. I'm so glad we waited as long as we did to get this game underway, because even at 22 minutes, blue team just turned the game completely around, is now in the lead in gold and doing well. Look at this Jax go on to Rengar, doesn't care about the tower, has the ultimate, just walks and finishes him off, and now with that dragon pickup as well for blue team, they're now the ones in the 2k gold lead and just completely turned it around. So this is great. Iconked as well, finishing off that tower in the mid lane, further progressing that lead. 4 towers over the 2 towers of red team. Sickest hour play of the day. Oh, yeah, I think I actually was streaming at that point, so I need to go back and make a video of that, because it was pretty slick. But Iconked with the Ignite on Blitzcrank, going to finish off yet another kill. This blue team is just turned into high gear, going all in. Look at this Jax. He's very low health, however, he is ready and waiting to jump onto this Lulu. Twitch, however, may be able to find him coming around long ways around the edge. Oh, Lulu, be careful. Jax is right there, and he's got red buff as well. Does he see her? I think he saw her, but decided not to go in on it instead, just to finish his back. So, making his way out. Zero, welcome! What is up, Zero D? I have not seen you in a long time, but thank you for joining in. Snowy Devil just doesn't have a whole lot to say. He's kind of letting me do a lot of the casting.
Oh no, I muted my mic because my mom walked in here and I had to talk to her for a minute.
Got it. That's acceptable.
That's why I turned my webcam as well.
Ah, that's no problem at all. No problem at all. So there's that Orianna ultimate, so strong once again onto the Ahri. However, she went back in, tried to go in for the kill on Quinn, and wasn't able to get enough damage by the time that she got taken out. So turning it around once again, another kill over to Orianna. She is now doing very well, 6 and 7. Give me that butt coming in, doing some damage. Toe off with that tidal wave being knocked into the air, and now Quinn is turning the damage onto her. Gonna get pulled and put right next. She does have the heal, the exhaust from Blitzcrank gonna slow that damage down. She's trying to finish him off. Won't be enough. Twitch taking her out, as well as Nami and Vi coming in. Vi with the assault and batter on Blitzcrank finishes off, but he's the support. No damage. Wild growth as well onto Twitch, keeping him alive. He's trying to kite, and it succeeds. Rengar picking that up. A triple kill over to the jungle Rengar. Great job. Beautiful wild growth from Lulu onto that Twitch, keeping him alive as now he comes to that bottom lane just to farm up. This game is so back and forth. It is crazy. 3k gold in the lead for blue team, but red team just turned that fight completely in their favor. They lost the support Blitzcrank, and that was it. They just turned the rest of the damage onto the team. Atomic Chicken being taken out, should be taken out of that top lane. Yeah, he does. He flashes for the kill, knows that he's going to go, maybe, yeah, the last little bit of,
I think my spectator stream is broken. What is Rengar's bone tooth at? I can't see that.
Rengar's bone tooth is 15.
15? Okay.
15
yeah,
stacks at the
bone
moment.
tooth.
So, Glitter Lance, that was it from Lulu, being just enough to finish off Jax. Thought he was going to be able to get out of that one, but he, nope, wasn't able to. Despite that, though, he did flash in to finish off Ari in a 1v3 situation, so good for him. Good for him. If you do the Shaco hat, I'll give you 3 Shaco skins to you. Deal? Ooh. Deal? I think whether we do a $10 right point giveaway or the Shaco hat giveaway, it is completely up to Orphus. He is my treasurer. He makes the decisions on that. So I leave it up to him. What he says goes. So if he wants to do the Shaco hat giveaway, we're totally cool with me. However, it's given away to a random viewer who is following the stream. You have to be a follower of the stream. Orianna getting pulled in, jumped on by Rengar, leap from the bushes, has the damage, finishes her off, and then with the rest of the jumps, just going to jump onto Nami instead. Look at the damage, so quick. The attacks, finishes her off, double kill going over. He is huge, 10 and 4, no problem there whatsoever. Do explain for me really quick why he got a jump from the bush. Was the fact that Rengar used his ultimate, why he got that second then jump, and then he went into the bush, which allowed him to jump a 3rd time onto the Nami. So he just had all of the leaves. This little bunny there.
What I'm actually looking at right now is Rengar's build. He doesn't have finished boots yet. It's 26 minutes into the game, and he's going Bleed of the Rune King. He still hasn't gotten a team out, which is like core on Rengar.
Welcome, Shit Clown Master. Thank you for following. Sorry, I had to throw that in real fast as Quinn just gets destroyed, being pulled in by Blitzcrank again. Once you got a Blitzcrank on your team, things are going good for you. Jax jump into a ward just to evade the damage from the rest of Red Team trying to collapse around him. However, Blitzcrank continuing to chase. Super speedy Blitzcrank. Troy 457. Thank you for following as well. Gets the pull onto the Jax. However, he turns it all onto Twitch. Twitch going down. Zach Moore showing up for the kill, but now Ari is there doing so much damage to Big Chili, leaping back and forth. Vi going hard, gets so much damage onto Lulu, going to be enough to also finish off the Blitzcrank. Orianna showing up finally at the last second to grab the kill on Ari. Lulu, the only one to escape from that team fight. Vi leaping over the wall. She wants to continue to chase, but has no vision on where this Lulu is, so is going to back off. However, she's going to find Pink Ward. Pinky? Yeah, there you go. Clean that pink ward. Woo! Pink ward going down.
So purple side actually has a lot of wards in the upper half of the jungle near Baron area.
All over the place. They even had a pink ward in the bush right by red buff. That's the one you saw Vi just clean out there. Blue team has a pink ward, not in a surprisingly different bush than you'd think. Usually people put the pink wards in the pixel bushes in the river, but instead they've got it right next to it. So I think, I'm not sure on this. There's a flash from Orianna, not going to be enough to save her. That's the power of the Rengar ultimate. But I think that if you put that blue or that pink ward, like where you can see that blue team has it in this bush as it comes onto the screen, if you walk into the pixel bush, you can see that ward in there and clear it, even if the pink ward is in a different bush. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's how it works. But red team says they took out the Orianna, the member that they definitely wouldn't want to show up when the Baron's being taken. Blue team is going to try to collapse in, but not going to be fast enough. Twitch is all the very back side of the Baron pit, and that way he has the ability to flash over the wall if necessary, as well as stay as far away from blue team they can't dive in on him. They have a lot of diving members. Jax with the jump, Vi with the assault and battery, as well as even Orianna, if she gets that ultimate off, going to pull Twitch in and just allow the rest of the team to collapse and do damage. So,
do you see that the wards are red and the towers are purple?
Yes and no.
Really
it's when you play the game, the enemy team is purple, but when you spectate it, they're red. The words are red, the characters, like the circle around the characters is red, their wards are red, even their towers are kind of red. However, in the actual game itself, on the map, you see it purple. And that's the difference between playing and spectating. It allows a little bit easier viewership, so you know whether the game is being spectated or played, which should be logical anyway. But Quinn jumping in onto Twitch, going to do a good bit of damage. Not going to be enough, though. Blitzcrank with the CC, finishing her off with another kill, 7-7. Ari flashing over the wall, trying to finish off this Orianna. Going to be a good bit of damage. Actually, Rengar with the ult was invisible, but Vi queuing in, tried to jump onto Ari, instead hit the Rengar. However, he had the jump, and that was enough to get to Orianna to finish her off. And now he's chasing in onto Vi. She has red buff for the slow, but no health whatsoever. She may go for an execute. Minions are there. Will it be enough? And Rich Mahogany picks up the kill. Rengar chases all the way just for Twitch to pick up that kill, thanks to the help of the minions in tower. Lulu using Wild Growth to keep herself alive, but very unsuccessful now at stopping Jax from pushing that top lane. 130 farm to 182. He is getting to be a very scary Jax. Public indecency is a misdemeanor. It's true. What's up, Mr. Zach One or Dumb or something? So awesome to have you. Thank you for joining the stream. This is a shoutcasting stream. This is what I do. And now that spectator mode is back to working, we're full into shoutcasting mode. 5K gold in the lead red team now. This game has been back and forth all over the place. It's only, if you can believe it, it's only 30 minutes in. And we have 25 kills over to blue team, 35 kills over to red team. Rengar's going to see him. That's the power of the Rengar ultimate. Again, he can see people even if they don't have any wards in there. So he walks by. He knew that Jax was around there with very little health. So he uses his ultimate to grab that vision on the Jax and then able to just walk into the bush despite not even having a ward there. Blitzcrank pull onto the Quinn. However, that might be due for him. Orianna using her ultimate as well. Give me that butt so strong, finishing off the kill on Ari, just taking her out. Zach Morris as well, always there to help out. Give me that butt now, continuing to move in. People don't know my name. It's true, it's true. Hey, everyone calls me Jake, and it's awesome. Rich Mahogany, now look at the damage from Quinn. Vi comes in, picks up that kill. KS and that says, I've got this. But Quinn's so strong now with both the Blade of the Ruined King and the Infinity Edge, as well as starting to pick up that Black Cleaver, having grabbed the Brutalizer to help with that damage, the armor penetration. That's the word that I'm looking for. So just doing crazy, crazy amounts of damage. Snowy Nick, got it. That's it. That's it. If I win, I run naked in front of all my neighbors and say, I have win! Alright, that would be awesome if you do win the hat. But again, it is up to Orphus to decide what the giveaway is, whether it's the hat or the $10 right points. But there's the Assault and Battery onto Blitzcrank, trying to stop the CC. But Rengar with low health, able to take out the Quinn as well. He has that Guardian's Angel, keeping him alive for a moment longer. Jack's there and ready for the damage. The wild growth from Lulu, keeping him alive for a moment longer, but they're going to finish turning it. Vi picking up the kill on Blitzcrank as well as Orianna grabbing that Rengar. Now Atomic Chicken being taken out. Big Chili with the kill, despite that polymorph just going to continue to chase in onto Lulu. So much damage. Orianna continuing to throw those balls all over the map and get the damage everywhere. He leaves it, but the Zhonya's from Lulu keeping herself alive as Orianna with the ult once again doing massive damage, finishing off Twitch, and now they both with that Vi as well helping out, doing so much damage. Salsa being taken very low health, going underneath the tower. They're taking the kill. Zach Morse thankfully with the minions there to keep that tower from hitting her another time. Ace over to blue team. They've turned the game once again in their favor, back and forth always on this game. They're now taking out that mid lane tower and the inhibitor. Thank you for I completely missed who followed. I'm so sorry, but thank you for following. Just say in the chat, I think it's that Mr. Zach Random is the one who followed, so thank you for following, but I'm not positive. So if it was you, I appreciate it. If it wasn't, just say that in the chat, and that way I can thank you. I was just so into that game there as they took that blue team, took that middle inhibitor, which is going to be so much more difficult for red team now to be able to hold that mid inhibitor and push those other lanes. However, the game is not over yet. Both these teams are continuing to push so hard. I am absolutely in love with this game so far. 212 farm on the Twitch, 202 farm on the Quinn. They are going all in. It is great. Okay, at this point, right now, as we get a little bit of a break, who do you think will take the game?
I really think purple team should win this game. That fight, let me just explain something about that fight. They worked really, really bad as a team. It was completely split. 2 people went in, then another one by himself, and then 2 more went in, while the entire other team was working together. Rengar is really not abusing his lead smart. He tried to go in with all his power and take out everybody by himself, which was a really big mistake, and because of that his team got aced and lost an inhib. So I think if they start working together really smart, abusing the fact that Rengar is so far ahead and pretty much can one-shot anyone on the other team, they can win this game really easily. But if not, then the other team will definitely win.
So Dragon did go over to blue team. They were able to pick that up. However, that might be the death of some of the members in that top lane, as all 5 members are there doing massive damage to Jax. Polymorph as well helping out. But that is a lot of ultimates used. Ari used her ultimate as well as Blitzcrank. It will be down for the next couple of seconds. However, Blitzcrank ultimate is pretty quick, so maybe back up here in a moment. Grabbing that pull onto the Orianna. She used the ultimate to get some damage on red members, but not going to be able to finish anyone off before she goes down. Lulu, a salsa, picking up that one there. So that is 2 members down for blue team as they did get Dragon. However, they are going to have to back here really quick as these super minions are pushing into the mid lane. You can see them already piling up where that inhibitor did go down. Blitzcrank going to back out as well. Rengar showing up. However, he may be in danger. That Quinn saw him. Look at the burst. Just destroys him with her ultimate. Just walks right to him. They have that power with the pink ward there. That's why wards are so important. Rengar has that same burst potential, and if he had found Quinn, he probably could have taken her out without her being aware of it if he immediately jumped onto her. However, they had a ward in that bush, so she saw him coming and was able to turn it on. That's why you have to put those wards down. You have to keep a lot of vision. So because the Red has had to keep continuing to back and continue to defend their base, they haven't had a lot of opportunity to put down those wards. They had a little bit of a ward there right by Baron. Now they're kind of replenishing these wards with a couple members of blue team having gone down and backed. However, blue team has a lot of their wards their own right by Baron. They've got that pink ward by blue buff as well as a ward in the river, and now Nami's coming in to put those wards down as well. So keeping that vision is very key. It can change a team fight completely. So
let me just say real quick.
Go ahead.
Right there, there's a perfect example a minute ago or so where Orianna was being 1v4 to top lane, and when she ulted and used the W with the ult, pretty much did more than half of 4 people's health. So there's a perfect example of why Rengar needs to get his priorities straight and kill the really important targets and abuse his lead.
Or Ari can do it. She just one charm onto Orianna with a little help from that Lulu, as well as Ari's ultimate. It's pretty quick and doesn't comes back pretty quickly. It just destroyed the Orianna, and now they're gonna try to Jax once again. So it's the same 2 people. He tried to flash into the Baron pit, not gonna make it. Another Blitzcrank hook spelling the death, and this time Blitzcrank says, I don't need to take the kill. I'm so fed as it is. It is quite alright. So red team has really taken control over this Baron at the moment. They missed with that sweeping lens, the ward right by Baron, but they have a lot more vision. As Salt and Battery from Vi being used onto Ari. The Wild Growth, however, going to keep her alive for a moment longer. Quinn picking up that kill on Blitzcrank. Ari did eventually go down, but they lost Quinn despite it. Lulu picking up that one. Vi flash queuing to jump in onto Lulu. However, that's going to be bad for her as the rest of red team collapses in. She is so low health. Rengar picking up that kill, and now he's used what is that? The Yumi's Ghost Blade, so he doesn't have that if he wanted to chase it onto Nami, but he says, there's no need to do that. We already got a bunch of kills. 45 kills to 35. 3k gold in the lead for red team, but this game is still not over. They did get that inhibitor back up in the mid lane. Red team now checking Dragon, but it is already gone over to blue team. I think that the game is 3 dragons blue team, 1 dragon red team. I think. Usually,
does it show it somewhere?
No, it doesn't. At least not that I can find. At least not that I found.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, I totally missed that. You can tab and it actually will clear. Wow. Guys, I learned something new!
Well,
I've been spectating for freaking forever, and I never realized that if you tab, it takes that down so you can see a little bit more of the fight when it's going on. I'm so sorry. Lessons learned.
Earlier, and I didn't know how to undo it, but you were in the middle of a team fight, so I didn't want to say anything.
Okay. Well, I learned something new as well as you did. So, I conked Runaway, burns the flash, which is super critical in team fight, so she's not going to have that if red team decides to fight her on Baron. They have that inhibitor back up in the mid lane, so no longer are super minions pushing into their base, so they don't have to worry about that. They may decide to try for a quick Baron here. They haven't taken anyone out on blue team. Rengar will once again find this Jax, get some damage. He's got the stun. It will go on to Rengar, but Blitzcrank there with the CC going to be plenty enough to stop the Jax and take him out. Look at the damage from Orianna. She just burst this Ari. Ari's used the ult to try to escape. Very low health. Should be able to make it out of that. Orianna not quite with enough damage to take her out and instantly nuke her. She used 2 abilities, 1 Q and 1 ultimate. And that was enough to take Orianna to 200 health at this late into the game, 40 minutes into the game. Blue team says, we don't even want Baron. We're going to take out this inhibitor. It's a free open inhib. In the meantime, Quinn's going to jump onto Lulu, knock her to half health. Nami with that ebb and flow going to keep her health up. Blitzcrank trying to find the right person to auto it or knock up here to have enough CC. Gets the silence. Will it be enough though? Vi super tanky, getting some damage in onto Ari despite the or with the help of the tidal wave, going to continue to go in. 4 members on her assault battery onto Twitch. That's Twitch going down. Quinn picking up that kill. Double kill over to Quinn now as she continues to do damage. However, she's taken out as Rengar. Rengar finishes her off. Double kill for him as well as he finished off Nami on top of that. But that's still 2 members. That was a 4v5, I believe. However,
if
red team
uses his TP, they can win the game right now.
Red team went in so slowly that blue team was able to just slowly, one at a time, take them out. Solo health on the Orianna. She actually didn't shield in time to stop that tower shot. However, with very, very little health, she was able to live. Jax does have his teleport up, but he's not using it. He won't. I guess he wants to drag the game out or something. Maybe game might be over anyway. Maybe that's why he doesn't worry about the teleport.
By the way, before it ends, press H.
H? Okay, try this out here. Oh, it takes everything away.
That's
clears it all.
Yeah,
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I can do that when team fights happen. That is awesome. So I conked, finishing it off with the help of Zach Morris. Blitzcrank just up, but the timer's at 40 minutes into the game. Victory over to blue team. Ha! Wait, did I call that? No, I called purple team. I said red team was going to win that.
As well.
We both voted that purple team or red team was going to win, and they did not, which is super, super sad. But congratulations, hyper victory over to blue team. Fabulous, fabulous job. Just making it over in gold, 1,000 gold there in the lead. Huge players all over the map. So yeah, purple had all the keys to win and didn't win. I conked with the smiley face. We finished it off. So I'm going to do a quick thing here and then take a break. As I always do, I'm going to give MVPs here. However, as I have my analyst Snowy Devil here helping me out, give me an MVP for the losing team and then give me an MVP for the winning team and why they are the most valuable player on their team, starting with the losing team.
Starting with the purple team, the losing team. It's really
the most valuable player, the player who did the most.
It's kind of hard to say who was the most valuable player on the team. Rengar did obviously the most damage. He was really, really, really important in that game. Could have done a lot. On top of that, the other person I would argue that would be the MVP was Blitzcrank. During laning, his positioning was phenomenal, making Nami and Quinn really make a lot of mistakes, and they were capitalizing off those mistakes, getting plenty of kills. So,
as well as late game, he did some excellent hooks that allowed them to get some great kills. They just never were able to capitalize upon 1 to 2 members of blue team being down. They never really hard pushed a lane, hard pushed a couple towers when they had a kill or 2 down. But his hooks were always on par. I completely agree with that in the sense that you don't necessarily have to have the most kills or the least deaths to be the most valuable player. Sometimes it's simply about making plays. And Blitzcrank was certainly very capable of doing that as he showed in the game. So what about for the winning team?
Just a side note, I would probably say Blitzcrank was the MVP. For
MVP, all right. MVP to Toaf. Congratulations to you. Doesn't win you anything special yet. However, one day on my stream, I'd love to be able to give MVP something special on the side. As the case is right now, you can just walk home knowing that you were the MVP of this game. So congratulations to you, Blitzcrank, for making those plays.
Okay, for the winning team, the 2 people that I would argue between MVP, well, actually, 3 people did really, really well that game, which would be Vi, Orianna, and Quinn. Late game, Quinn and Orianna were doing excellent damage. Anyone who messed with them would pretty much die within 2 to 3 seconds. I would have to say the MVP would go to Orianna. Some of the ults she did that game were really good. Set up plenty of fights, and I think she was probably just the most important player on that team.
I could pretty much agree with that. While despite her early, I think the thing that makes her MVP about this game is the fact that she never gave up. Early game, if you guys were here from the beginning of the game all the way to the end, she whiffed like 4 ultimates in a row. Didn't hit anybody. Just was absolutely useless on those ultimates, which is one of the most powerful ultimates in the game, especially in teamfight scenarios. So she did so bad, and a lot of people, especially when they do really bad, they start to get really depressed, they start to get frustrated, they start to make more and more mistakes. Instead, she turned it around. She kept her cool. And the other thing is that both she and Quinn, normally when their game is going poorly, which it was for blue team at the beginning of the game, they were losing kind of bad. They usually start to, if they're especially a damage dealing person, they start to build armor, they start to build magic resist, they're trying to get a little tanky so they don't die as much. Instead, both the Quinn and the Orianna focus on the fact that even though I'm dying a lot, 11 deaths, 13 deaths, I can still make plays, I can still get kills. So they continue to build straight damage, they continue to make sure they are pouring out that damage on the enemy team. So great job there from Icon. Iconked, as you were saying it is. Iconked on taking MVP. Fantastic job. Despite having a lot of really bad ultimates at the beginning, you turned it around late game. You destroyed people every time you used one of those ultimates, and it was amazing. Even if you didn't kill them, you took them out of the fight, and that is what was necessary, especially late game. So congratulations to you on winning MVP. So I'm going to take a... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oriana got an Ohm Wrecker, which is a really not used item at all. Probably like out of 100 games, maybe 3 of the games it would be bought in, which I found really interesting. I'd never see people buy that item. And when she used the active on the turret in the end, that looked so cool to me.
Thank you, Adriana, for following. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, the fact is, Ohm